Hi, it's Super Gundam 101. Today we're back with Guel's Dilanza. It's been sitting in my backlog for a while, but recently at this local supermarket, I have found Guel chips. Guel Dilanza chips. So I'm gonna snack on them and build this together. What perfect combo for a weekday night. Alright, so let's quickly unbag this bag of chips. It actually looks very cool. It's not a normal shaped chip. It's actually like a folded pocket. And I think I chose this one because it's actually cheddar cheese flavor. And when do you ever find a Gundam bag of chips? So I think it's made in, let's see where it's made in. It's actually a product of Japan. It's made in Japan. For the which from Mercury. There's actually another pack as well. Aereo. But I think this time I'm gonna have this one. So the Aereo is actually just original salt, which is kind of boring. So get rid of that. So today let's try the cheddar cheese one. Ooh. Smell check. Damn, it actually smells very cheesy. But since today we're gonna be building Gundams, we're gonna use my handy finger chopsticks. Wow, it looks pretty good. Like, fingers for scale, it's actually pretty big. Let me try it out. I think it might be even cheesy than a Dorito. Highly recommend. But let's get started. So for Guel's Dilanza. So this is the high grade because most of the series is all high grade for now. Except one of the areas, they're building the full mechanic, but basically anything from the series is gonna be high grade for now. So it's pretty standard high grade kit with around 1, 2, 3, 4 runners, like 4.5 if you count the green sword or the. Let's see. Instructions wise, not too long. Let's see. And we'll just quickly show the instructions. Yeah, well, this should be a pretty quick build. Yeah, I quite like this. It's actually really cool. Hopefully it doesn't like lopside the Gundam, but we'll see. Once we build it, we'll see the stability. So yeah, that's the spread. Let's get started. All right, let's get started. All right, as usual, we start with the head. So looking back, I'm gonna have to apply the eye stickers. Here we go. First part done. Pretty nice head. I do like the color separation, the white parts, because high grades are usually like just stickers all day. Yeah, the color separation is actually pretty good. The head doesn't move that much. It's kind of single joint, but A little movement, not much. All right, 2 down. Snack break. Damn. These are really good. That's pretty much it. For these outside pieces, I got a knife though. Yeah. Let me know if Gun Nippers actually save these. It does lose its shine once you try to buff it up. Alright. The arms are done, so let's start the right arm. So we're gonna quickly oh gosh. Usually I think high grades only have one pair of hands. At least for this kit. Some kits have spare hands and different hand holds, but it seems like this one has one. Let's put it down for now. Right arm done. Alright, time for the feet. We got left arm and right arm done. And then it seems like it just snaps in everything together after. In the pictures, they look a lot more like oval, but like in real life, it's almost like, you look at the circle, it's basically a circular feet. Pretty cool. And just for comparison to my Ariel, it's almost like they're really round. Okay, look at me, just look at the footprint. It's almost double the size. So the both feet are done now. It has some movement. You can give it a good bend. Not much, but pretty good. Working on the right leg right now. His leg is so fat. But for these outer shell pieces, it's probably worth getting it off the runner first. Seems like this turns a lot, so details are pretty nice. The leg bends pretty well. Really big leg. And these are the back boosters. Right leg done. So in this case, it'll be his right leg over here. Let's move it over here on the side. So we have got the legs ready. So now we're gonna put in the feet. Make sure we get put in the right way. That's one leg, and the other one. The knees are actually pretty impressive. So this is the forward. It actually bends like all the way, like a good 90-degree bend. And then you just, and here's the legs. So now finish the legs. So now we're onto the waist. We're at nice, pretty good snap. Damn. At this point, they kind of assumed we would have assumed attach the right arm, left arm. Nice. Ta-da! Goes right into it. The favorite part. Ta-da! Well, actually, they do. Make sure you get it right. One side's actually flat. Oh wow! Look at that. Damn. This is a short little saber. Nice. It fits pretty nice too. Let's see. Hopefully we can see it. That's pretty good. And then just slide this in, facing outwards. And then this one you can kind of attach to the left hand. You can actually just pop it in. You only need to. Apparently, there's a contraption to slide the gun upwards too. If you're not using it. That bullet, if you pull it out, you can actually use it to reload the gun, and then you can slip into the up its arm. But I think for our case, I think we're okay. But I think it's kind of useful that it could hide the sword. So when you pull out, when you turn off the beam, obviously, you can actually hide it back inside. Yes, you can actually slide the beam, his little sidearm back in. Really nice touch. The fact that you can like hold the weapons inside. Same as the gun too, I believe. You can actually slide it up onto the other side when you're not in use. Very nice touch. So I'll just quickly show you that. When the gun's not in use. Oh gosh, we lost the. You do have to pull out the extra bullets first though. And then the little bullet. Oh, actually, sorry. Not the best ammo first time. But basically what happens is that the ammo, you slide it into the bottom slot, the little slot. Into the right arm. Perfect. Hope you got it. I got it. So you put it in, and then with the gun, you can just like simply just slide it in as well. So now you can hide all your weapons here on your kind of nice arm shoulders, and then just use your beam. Pretty awesome. And I guess this one is like when you turn it on, you can. Wow, that was a pretty fun build. This is quite a unique Gundam versus the normal standard like RX style or the unicorn that you're most used to, or the new aerial one. I think it's the closest to it is kind of like a Zaku if you look at the head, but for the most part, I mean, I thought it was a pretty cool build. Okay, and just to correct all the names, like been calling it a sword, this is actually the beam partisan. It's a melee weapon option for the Dilanza, a pole arm which can generate high convergence rate beams, blades extending from one end. For a melee weapon, it boasts a broad, effective attack range. And the short little one, they call it the beam torch, which is a melee common to all Dilanza units, with a broad beam blade. When not in use, is stored in the weapon dock inside the shield. Okay, funny. So these things, they actually call them shields. I thought they were more like armor, but they actually call them spike shields. So yeah, so these are actually known as spike shield. They're a defensive weapon attached to each shoulder, exclusive to this unit. Furnished with a spike, they can also serve as striking weapons, which is pretty cool. And another thing that we might have not noticed, these two little white beams, they're beam falcons, and they're due to the beam's low power and rapid fire capabilities, it's actually largely used for diversionary tactics and duels. So that's pretty cool too. I think I covered all 5 weapons. And then I'll show you some poses later. I won a contest too, it looks like, but clearly I probably missed the date by now. But a perfect combo, Gundam and snacks. Well, the bureau